Technical Analysis of the Phantoms of the Opera, Type Vocal Technique. Through years of vocal observation and research, I've come to clearly recognize a key issue. The way singers control and manage their breath fundamentally determines the quality and depth of their sound. Recently, I observed the singing and posture of a female vocalist whose approach exemplifies what I call the Phantoms of the Opera type singing. This style reveals a fundamental divergence from the true tradition of Italian bel canto. From the photo, mouth shape and body posture. I noticed that her mouth was opened in a textbook O shape, and the oral cavity appeared adequately open. However, the jaw seemed slightly tense, and her expression carried a sense of surprise, which could cause the larynx to rise, compressing the vertical space of the vocal tract and obstructing the vertical flow of breath. Judging by the position of the shoulders and chest, there was no visible high chest action and no clear abdominal support. The posture appeared more neutral and relaxed, rather than embodying the high chest plus lower abdominal support, active breathing framework I advocate. Due to clothing obscuring the view, I couldn't definitively assess whether the abdomen was expanding or contracting, but the overall stance suggested limited abdominal engagement. Analysis of sound and breath. In the sound, I detected a resonance dominated by head placement, centered in the mask and above the face. The vocal fold tension was moderate, but the breath lacked a solid foundational support. The high notes sounded light yet shallow, lacking propulsion from the abdominal cavity and missing the support of middle and low frequency overtones. The tone was somewhat bright, but essentially thin, floating, not grounded. It seemed to me that this technique relies more on resonating chambers to produce timbre, while the subglottal system, diaphragm, abdominal muscles, thoracic cavity, and back musculature, was almost entirely absent. This results in a voice that is abrupt, unstable, and prone to breaking or distortion. Technically, it's a dangerous condition. Artistically, it's hollow. The fundamental difference from Caruso and Rosa Poncelle. In my view, this approach stands in stark contrast to the vocal architecture of Caruso or Rosa Poncelle. Caruso's so-called fourth voice is built upon a pyramidal breath support structure. The abdomen forms the base, breath rises gradually upward, the vocal folds act as the transformer, and the head is merely the natural outlet for resonance. The singing I heard, by contrast, follows an inverted pyramid, small abdomen, large head, placing the entire burden of control in the head. The breath structure is upside down, and the voice emerges abruptly, governed solely by resonating cavities, while the breath itself plays no active role. Structurally, this is a flawed system. I believe that truly great voices are built from the inside out, with a clear structure and firm foundation. The reason Caruso and Poncelle's voices carry such richness in overtones, power, and control is that their sound originates from a complete breath column, abdomen to chest to head, all parts engaged, working in sequence. My conclusion: I firmly believe that only by understanding and mastering this difference can one truly comprehend what Italian bel canto is. Knowing the distinction between the pyramidal breath system and the inverted pyramid technique means you're already standing at the starting line of Caruso and Poncelle. The Phantoms of the Opera style singing may create an illusion of drama or mystery on the surface, but from a vocal technique standpoint, it is hollow and unstable. It lacks a real breath channel, a vocal root, and the weight of the soul. I hope every singer can realize this. The voice does not come from the mouth, it flows from the depths of the body.